lovelies, how you all doing? I hope you're all keeping fantastic. Today is the 2nd of June and my name is Radia. Right guys, so we're going to jump straight into it as always. The last video I did a few weeks ago, I was talking about how I lost 8 pounds in 5 days. I was eating breakfast and dinner, working out in the morning and then going for a walk in some evenings, and that was my new plan, and I was going to lose weight and everything like that. Go watch the video. Well, things have changed. And you should know by now that things are always changing with me because I want to experiment. I want to do what I feel most comfortable with. And to be honest, it always comes back to fasting. I felt like I was eating too frequently. Twice a day for me, apart from when I'm on a binge and I'm being naughty and I'm eating all day every day for like a week, like at Christmas. Apart from times like that, I usually fast. So for me to eat twice a day, every day, even though I was going to the gym, I felt like it was too much. I'm fasting for weight loss at the moment, but also to keep my skin at bay. Again, go and check out my psoriasis video, but I've spoken about how fasting has helped keep my skin okay. I find that when I eat too often, especially if I'm eating naughty things too often, like sugary stuff and things like that, my skin breaks out, and that is something that I'm trying to avoid at all costs because my last outbreak was terrible. It was the worst. Yes, so I felt like my skin started to act a little bit funny. I was itching a bit. I woke up a couple of times with a swollen face, and I wasn't sure if it was allergies or if it was the fact that I was eating every day. And I thought, no, I'm putting a stop to this right now, because even though I'm hungry when I fast, there's something about it that I enjoy, and I honestly can't put my finger on it. But I'm uncomfortable because I'm hungry, but I'm also content. I don't know. So anyway, I decided to go back to fasting. The last schedule that I wrote up, I believe end of April, I didn't actually end up doing, but I went back to that schedule because I think it's a fantastic schedule. And it's basically starting the week off with a 72, and then for the rest of the week doing alternate day fasting. So what that looks like is fasting on a Monday and Tuesday. You can do dry and you can do wet if you like. Yeah, so fasting on a Monday and Tuesday, breaking the fast on a Wednesday, fasting on a Thursday, breaking the fast on a Friday, fasting on a Saturday, breaking the fast on a Sunday, and then starting again. And that's just something that I feel is, for me, it's very doable. The hardest part of that for me is always going to be the 72. It's usually the first day of a 72, probably because I know I'm going for 3 days. But I do it, I get on with it. And then I do alternate day fasting. I try to not eat in more than, usually it's just one meal when I break my fast. But if I'm feeling particularly hungry or I'm really pleased with the scale, I usually give myself a 2-3 hour window. And I try to avoid as much junk as possible. So I'll have a home cooked meal. And then if I'm feeling really peckish for something sweet, I'll have, you know, Aldi sell those rice cakes with the chocolate on top. I'll have a couple of those. Still been going to the gym. However, I haven't been to the gym in 5 days. I was traveling and then I was braiding my hair. This took a while. And so I haven't been in the gym, but no excuses. I'm back in the gym today. So yeah, I just wanted to come on, update you and let you know what has changed for me. And guys, what you need to understand is sometimes you're going to need to experiment. You might decide to do something and for whatever reason it doesn't work for you. So what? Try something else. The fact is that you're still moving forward and you're still trying. You might put on a bit of weight here, lose a bit of weight there. And the thing is, when I'm speaking to people, and over this last week in particular, I've spoken to quite a few people who are having issues with weight loss. And we always talk about how it's the mindset, but also if you, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, this goes for me as well, but if you're walking around overweight, then that fat that you're carrying is the food, it's the fuel that you need. Like, I'm not saying starve yourself, guys, eat, but just be smart about it. Do you need to eat from you wake up in the morning until you go to bed at night? Do you need to? No, you don't. So it's just things like that, and trying your best, don't give up. If the scale is annoying you, ignore the scale. I haven't been on the scale daily because it was getting on my nerves, to be honest, at some point. And I'm just going to keep going. Initially, when I first started my journey of losing weight on YouTube, so it's a couple years now, I had this thing in my head where I was going to do it really fast. But now I'm just content with being a bit more relaxed. I don't have to do a week of 72s. I don't have to refeed on salad only. Do you know what I mean? That balance things out. So you might decide you are going to have carbs with your meal. So what if you're fasting tomorrow? Do you know what I mean? Like, just try and be realistic and be kind to yourself. I think that's, I've got a question. Please help me out here. So I absolutely love helping people to lose weight, even though I'm struggling myself. What kind of things do you guys feel you need from, not necessarily YouTube, just in general, to help you on your weight loss journey? So if you're struggling and you feel like you keep yo-yoing, or you lose a lot of weight and then you put it back on, what do you feel like you in particular need to get to your goal? So whether that's somebody to phone you every morning, somebody to physically knock on your door and drag you out of bed and say you're going to the gym, what is it that you feel you need for support on your weight loss journey? If you could please put your comments down below, I'd really appreciate it. And if you could please subscribe and press like or dislike, I would really appreciate it. Just interact. Thank you as always. I will be back with an update on how much weight I've lost, because I've only just started this new plan last week, so I've done a week of it. So yeah, I'll come back, give some numbers, how it's going, how I'm feeling, if I'm changing anything again. But yeah, right now I'm feeling good and I'm happy with my current plan. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.